Hello everyone. Just give me a minute. I wanted to come on time, but it has been a rush to get things ready on time. As always, this week has just been crazy. I have back-to-back events on Saturday, and my office looks like a bomb went off. So it's all good though. I'm very excited. So thank you for joining me. I'm sorry, I just want to get this nice and straight. I hope that's okay. I think it'll have to do. Okay. Thank you for joining me. My name is Ruth Norton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Albuquerque, New Mexico. If you're local, I'd love to have you attend one of my classes. You can check my blog for a list of classes through April at this point. I'm so glad you're joining me today. I don't know that I have any papers to show you. I do have tomorrow. Today is the 9th, right? Yes, tomorrow is the last day to subscribe for Paper Pumpkin. If you want January's Paper Pumpkin, you got to subscribe by tomorrow. And it's going to be a Valentine's treat kit. They've told us it's going to be Valentine's themed. And it's 20 treat boxes. So if you're planning for a class or you need a certain amount, just know that there's 20. If you need more than 20, you might want to bump up your kits this month so you get more than one. And yeah, make sure you do that by tomorrow. There's a link to subscribe in Paper Pumpkin in the video description. So make sure that you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, get that all done. Celebration is in full swing. My catalog is packed, or I'd pull that out. Celebration is in full swing. I've already had people join my team. It's a fantastic time to join. Let me grab a catalog. Hang on just a sec. Okay, hold on, here we go. Okay, so let me pull out Celebration catalog. It is a fantastic time to join. When you join, you get the adorable mini paper trimmer for free. You get a sampling of designer series paper from the mini catalog and the Celebration catalog, and you get any free stamp set of your choice. Now, all of this is in addition to the 125 that you get to choose in product, and that can be any product, and it's only $99. So it's a fantastic deal. You get free shipping on it, so it's really $99 plus tax, and you get 125 in product you choose, plus the trimmer, plus the paper, plus an additional free stamp set. So really, hands down, an amazing, amazing deal. Of course, if you don't want to join, there's still amazing products you can earn in here for free with a qualifying purchase, and that qualifying purchase is either $50 or $100, depending on what product you want. Okay. Now, if you do decide to take advantage of that starter kit special, you can also add some coordinating products to your starter kit. These will be available in February. There's some amazing products in here. They coordinate with some of our mini catalog and Celebration products. So, like dies for the ladybugs, you guys. I can't wait. I actually used this yesterday. I'm using this for a team event on Saturday, and I cannot wait. It's so cute. I'm so excited. What else is going on? Paper shares are going out tomorrow. So if you signed up for a paper share, they are going out tomorrow on Friday. And if I will see you this weekend, I'll actually deliver your paper share on Saturday. But those all go out tomorrow. Paper shares will be done by this afternoon and ready to ship tomorrow. And I think that's it. Let's get to the project. Okay, let me put those catalogs down. Okay, let me show you what we're making today. It is super cute. We're making this adorable little box. It opens up and there's some little cakes inside. These are let me show you the box. These are like the Little Debbie Valentine cakes that are available right now. I got mine at Target. But, you know, these are everywhere. You can get these at Walmart. I'm sure Amazon has them. But this is what I designed to fit in my box. My kids love those little cakes, so I'll just give these to my kids. So I'll have 2 when I'm done, and 1 for each kid. It'll be perfect. So it's a really cute box. It's really simple to make, and it's a pretty good size box. If you don't want to put the little cakes in, you fit a lot of other stuff in here. Some treats, some just fun little gifts. So let me show you what we're using. Our supplies anyway. We are using the Meant to Be stamp set and the Be Mine stitch framelits or dies. These are in the annual catalog. These are not in the mini catalog. I didn't purchase any of the Valentine stuff in the mini catalog because I had this stamp set that I bought last year and I had only used 1 stamp out of it. I had only used this one last year. And so I was like, I am not buying any more Valentine stuff because I have this set that has never been used. And then the Be Mine stitch dies are so beautiful. This little border, this stitched border, scallop border, I use a ton. I use this on almost every project. I love it. And it has the most adorable heart dies and everything else in there. We are using these 3. So we're using this stitched one. This is a big stitched one. And then this one is this die is pretty special because not only does it cut this heart from the inside, this red heart right here, but it also cuts this little scalloped frame piece, which is really cool. So you get 2 cuts from one die, which is fantastic. And then we're also using this amazing little banner die. Okay, so those are our supplies, or at least our stamps and our dies. That's what we're using, and everything's been pre-cut. I pre-cut everything. We're using some of the DSP from the new mini catalog. This DSP is gorgeous. This is from My Heart DSP. Let me see if I can just pull out some. I want to pull out the full sheets. I'm throwing it everywhere. This pattern, I think, is my absolute favorite. We're using this one on our box today. It is so gorgeous. There's Real Red and Flirty Flamingo foil on these. And then the other side, cute little hearts. Really cute. And this one, I thought this was like the same one, but this one has like a whisper white background and this one has like a pink background. So they're very similar, but they're different. But they're so pretty. And then the rest of the papers, you guys can see just how gorgeous these are. And then the other side is all the foiled side. Isn't that just stunning? So stunning. I just love this DSP. It's so pretty. It's so much fun. Perfect for Valentine's Day. And in the mini catalog there are heart punches that coordinate with this. You can just punch it right out of the paper. It's fantastic. It is on my list, but I just haven't bought it yet. Okay, so let's get to actually making it now. So I gotta pull out my Simply Scored, my scoreboard, and I need my notes. Okay, so we need a piece that is, I'm using Flirty Flamingo for this one. This box I used Real Red. This one we're using Flirty Flamingo. And my cardstock is 9 by 8.5, and I'm gonna start on the 9-inch side. So there's only 1/2 inch difference, so make sure that you're scoring on the right side. So on the 9-inch side, let me see, I gotta read my notes. Hang on one sec. Eek. Okay, on the 9-inch side, we're going to score at, that doesn't look right though. Hold on, I know you're like, oh my gosh, she's lost her mind, but I just want to make sure. Nope, that's right. Okay. All right, 9-inch side, we are going to score at 1 1/4, 6 3/4, and at 8. Okay? I think that's right. Is that right? Am I looking at the wrong measurements for something? Oh my goodness, you guys. Nope, that's wow, I am like a hot mess today. We'll see, that might, okay, 8.5 inch side, we're just gonna go with it. If it's wrong, okay, 3, 4 1/4, we'll see. If it's wrong, then we'll just have to adjust it. 4 1/4, 7 1/4, and 8.5. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Let me see. This is the one line that I'm a little worried about. No, but that's right. That's okay. We're okay. I think we're okay. So, I was questioning it because this line, although I think this is the bottom, although this line looks like it's, oh well, we're gonna just go with it, you guys, and I will put all the measurements in the video description when I'm done, assuming they're correct, and then this will be on my blog tomorrow morning. Okay, so I'm going to fold and burnish. I'm using my bone folder to get those crisp folds. When you're making boxes, you really want to make sure you have nice, good folds with your bone folder. I think this is right. It's looking okay now. Now that I'm folding it, it's looking okay. It was not looking okay when I was scoring it, but I think we're okay. Okay, so this is what we have. But this one is, see, I think I did cut my paper. Yeah, look, see, I did cut my paper wrong. No, it should go like this. No, I did not cut my paper wrong. Holy moly, you guys. I have a shorter score line over here, though. What's going on? What? Okay, we might not use my template because clearly, let me see. Nope, that's going to work. I'm not sure what I did with my template, but it'll work. I promise, guys. Whew. Man, I promise I am usually more organized than this. All right, we're going to cut out this little small rectangle down here on the bottom. And we're going to do the same over here. And you can see that I've notched in that little corner right there. Man, there has been so much prep going on at my house this week. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've made this box too. So, all right, this is our bottom. So I'm going to, on the long rectangles, right here, there's long rectangles. I'm going to actually just notch in on the small ones, just like this. And that'll make our box go together easier. So I'm cutting up straight on the long ones. And then I'm going to notch in. This doesn't look right though. That doesn't look like the right length for the side. I think I did mess this up. We're gonna let me, hold on guys, hold please. I'm gonna have to cut another piece of paper. Man, I did this. It was perfect when I did this. Oh, let me measure my template because I think that's our problem. Maybe my measurements are off on my paper. Or I'm looking at the wrong paper. I have, this is my, let me show you guys what I'm looking at. This is my notes. This is, and so I'm wondering if they got mixed up with another set of notes because I do have notes everywhere. Okay, so 8.5 by 9. That was the right size. Let me get another piece out. Flirty Flamingo. So 9. I'm just going to cut off 2 inches on the 11-inch side, and that'll give us 9. Okay, this is normally how crafting goes, you guys. So you get to see it from the beginning. Okay, I'm going to measure these though. And I'm going to write them on here so that we have our measurements correct. So I know this is right. Okay, so on the 9-inch side, we're going to score at half, at 1 3/4, 1 3/4, 4 3/4, and at 6. Okay, and on this side, this looks much better. I'm going to score at half, 1 3/4, and 7 1/4. I'm not sure where my measurements went really bad. Okay, so let me pull out my Simply Scored again. We're going to do this again. This time we're going to go by the measurements I just did, and it'll be correct, I promise, guys. So go by these measurements. Forget what we did over the last 5 minutes. We're going to start over. There's no mistakes, right? So we're going to go half, 1 3/4, 4 3/4, and 6. That is on the 9-inch side. I'm going to turn it on the 8.5-inch side, and we're going to go half, 1 3/4, and 7 1/4. Okay, much better. All right, back to our bone folder. We're going to fold and burnish on all those score lines. I'd like to blame my husband for my distractions today. He actually took the day off today because my daughter has a dentist appointment, and he's like the dentist dad. I will take the kids to the doctor. I'll do all that, but I don't like the dentist. So he takes the kids to the dentist. So when they have dentist appointments, he takes the day off so he can take them. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my template because now it looks correct. Okay, so this is my template. This, all the little squiggly lines, that's what we're cutting off. So I'm going to go back to the bottom here where we had started. Again, straight up on those lines, I'm going to notch in the side tab here, the little 1/2-inch side tab. That's going to be where we put adhesive. I'm going to do the same on this side. And straight up on that line. So we've freed up that little 1/2-inch tab. That's going to glue our box together. Now working on the bottom, this is a side with only one score line. We're going to cut up those lines. Leave that rectangle straight. I'm just cutting on the score line up. And then on these little square tabs, we're just gonna notch those out and pull that off. So we're making little tabs like that. So let me do this one as well. These longer rectangles you just want to leave nice and flat because those are going to be the bottom. So I'm just going to cut that away. Okay, so that is our bottom. So you can see that matches up with our bottom here on our diagram here. Okay, now let's flip it over and we're going to work on the top. These little tabs I'm going to cut into, well, let's do this first. Those rectangle sides, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to leave those nice and straight. So I'm going to cut those along those. Which one do I want to leave? I know that I always do this wrong. So this is going to be our flap. So I'm going to leave this one. On these little tabs, I'm going to, again, just notch them in. When you notch stuff in, it takes away some of the bulk of the box, and if your score lines aren't perfect, then it really just helps the box go better. And then I just cut that kind of in half, just that little tab in half. And we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to notch that in, and then I'm just going to kind of hack that in half. Okay, and then this piece, we're just going to cut off all together. You can use your paper cutter if you want to make sure you get a nice cut. I am just going to chop it off with my scissors. Okay, all right. So now it looks exactly like our template. Perfect. All right. I will have a picture of this on my blog as well tomorrow morning. So let me get all of these little scraps out of the way because we don't need these anymore. The box goes together much easier once you get it all done. I'm going to round the little corners on our tab here. This is the one with the 2 score lines. This is the one we left. And I'm just going to stick this into our detailed trio punch. And I'm just rounding those corners. And that'll help it close better. Okay, we are ready to start gluing. I have my tear tape here. I'm going to start on this little tab here. Where's my tear tape? We go. All right, little tab. Okay, so what's going on? Kids are back in school, thank goodness. And I'm just gonna fold that up. And we have our little box, okay? Perfect. Now this is going to actually be the front of my box. This little tab is gonna go in the front of my box, just like that. So this is going to be the last one I glue down because I want that nice clean finish. So I'm just going to add adhesive just to this one piece. If you were putting something heavy in the box, you might want to put adhesive on all of the tabs and make sure that it's, you know, nice and sturdy and enforced. The cakes I'm putting in here are pretty light, so I'm really not worried about the bottom falling out. But if you were putting something heavier in here, you might want to just reinforce it a little bit. So there's our cute box. Isn't it cute? So the lid opens up. Let me find one of my little cakes here. I'll put that in before I forget. And this will be great. I have kid Valentine's out of the way. Perfect. Just like that. Super cute. Okay, now we're going to go to our other supplies. So I've already pre-cut, like I said, I pre-cut those hearts from the Be Mine Stitch dies. I have a large Flirty Flamingo. I have that real red frame and then the other real red heart. I have a few of the little white, the inside hearts that came out of this piece, the little banner, the border piece. And then we have a piece of the DSP from that beautiful, I think it's from My Heart DSP. Look at that foiled. Oh, so pretty. And the DSP is 9.5 by 3. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 9.5 by 3. Okay, and so this is just going to go, I'm just going to use SNAIL to adhere this. And let me move some of this out of the way. I'm just going to put SNAIL on both of the short ends. And I'm not going to score my belly band. It's designer series paper, so it will fold pretty easily without scoring. So I'm just going to kind of line it up in the middle. This is my back of the box. I'm going to adhere it to the back of my box. And then as I go around, I'm just going to just kind of give it a nice little crease. We're just going to fold it around. And it'll end up back here. Nice little crease on that one. perfect. So cute. I love it. I love this. These colors together are gorgeous. Just beautiful. Okay, just making sure these are nice and creased around the box. All right, now let's work on the front of our box. We're going to decorate. Actually, let's get our stamping out of the way, because I do want my Real Red ink to dry a little bit before we start messing with it. Okay, so I just have a scrap piece of white, and I'm going to stamp that Happy Valentine's Day from that stamp set. So I'm just going to ink it up with Real Red and just stamp it. Okay, we're going to punch that out. So let me just set that aside to dry for a little bit while we start assembling. All right, I'm going to take my large Flirty Flamingo heart, and I'm just putting adhesive on the one side because the other side's going to kind of hang off, so we don't want a lot of adhesive on there. Then I'm going to take my plain heart, and I'm going to put adhesive on that and just stick that on here. So pretty. All right, I'm going to use my liquid glue now. I'm going to stick my little detailed piece on. So I'm just going to use my Tombow Glue. Use whatever glue you like. If you like the fine tip glue, that's fine. Glue dots would also work. You just have to get them in there. Now, I'm not covering the whole thing. I'm really just kind of dotting the glue on some of the bigger intersections of the hearts. And I'm not doing any glue on the sides because it's going to kind of hang off a little bit, and I don't want the back to be sticky. So then we're just going to stick this down just like that. We're going to put some stuff on top of it, so other stuff is going to hold it down too. So cute. Isn't that so cute? Just like that. So cute. All right, now I am using, to punch this out, I'm using the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. This is actually retired. So you can use, if you don't have the 1 3/4 inch circle punch, you can use any of our layering circles dies that would fit it, or even our stitched dies would also look great on this too. It would add to that stitched. I am lazy and my Big Shot is currently packed, so I am going with my retired punch, but I bet a lot of you have this punch anyway. So that's the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. And this I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this, just on the right side of it. And I'm going to stick that little heart frame just right on the back. This is just going to stick down on it just like that. Cute. And then we're going to use some dimensionals to pop that up. So, okay, I think I'm out of this shot. Good grief. Hello. All right, so this is just going to go right on our little box just like that. And I love that I love all those hearts layered up together. Isn't that cute? And the only stamping we did was that greeting. So really, really cute. All right, final finishing touches. We're just going to add these 3 little hearts. I'm just going to put a dot of glue kind of where I want those little hearts to go. And we're just going to add those hearts. So I'm going to put a big one up here. If it tucks under that DSP, I'm okay with that. I'm going to put the really little one down here on this little tiny dot of glue, and then this one right here. So I love these colors, Flirty Flamingo, Real Red, white all together. Isn't that cute? And then we have our fun little box, and you open it up, and there's little cakes inside. So cute. All right, you guys, that is my box for today. If you need to order any supplies, please head to my online store. I have a new host code for today, so this will be good through the end of the month. Go ahead and use that one. If you need to order any supplies, remember celebration is going on, so with every $50 you spend, you're going to get a free product. If you spend $100, you'll either get 2 free products or a level 2 product. If you are interested in joining my team, remember celebration is a great time to join. You get all that free stuff that we talked about at the beginning of the video. If you missed that, make sure you go back. And yeah, if you have any questions on anything, please let me know. If you're watching this on Facebook, please share this with your friends. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will be back next week on Thursday, and I will see you guys then. Bye.